Welcome back. Let's continue, shall we? Alright. I'm pleased to. Did I already speak? I don't remember. I'm pleased to see that the villagers are no longer wary of us. I shall take the opportunity to ask about Mount Gulk. I think he. More so than the revelation that Dorothy is a Sin Eater, I'm surprised that the free citizens of Elmore come together to work on the latter. I probably, it, is it possible for people to change so quickly? I think I already read this. Oh well. No. Yet another hapless soul that Alphino saved from mortal danger. I see some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Akira and I are going to scout out the area. We'll be back in a while. Oh, very well. Then just take care out there. Alright, let's do this. If my memory serves me right, northeast. Bum. Bum. Dun, bun, bun, bun. Wait, what? Northeast. Northeast. East. There we go. Ba, ba, ba. There it is. Hey, let's go. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Bitch. East from here. Mom's east. Alright. The path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east if you would be so kind as to head west. We can aim to meet at the front of the mountain, taking note of what we see along the way. In a short while, then. Oh well. I'll just grab the aetherite from this side. Alright. Oh, holy shit, no way. Hell to the no. Alright. That was almost bad. I'm thinking, let's see. So we're missing two more. Southeast. Motherfucker. So how's everyone doing today? I am doing good. Ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-ba-ba. Shit, really? Oh, there it is. Pesky little bastard. Okay. There we go. Oops. So the next one will be probably west from here. Oh, north. Ooh, so basically here? I see. Fucking A. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, ba. So unfortunately, because I have a short-term memory loss yesterday, I recorded the past 2 episodes yesterday, so I have no idea if I talked to the twins or not. I probably did, but forgot. Oh well. Ba-dum-bum-ba-ba-ba-dum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Oops, that's not the right run. Ba-ba. Yeah, it's not my smartest idea. I should have used the Aetherite attuned to it before going. Oh well. Happens. Alright. I get to explore the area until I don't need to. Ooh. Don't aggro, you son of a bitch. Okay, wait. Now you can aggro. Sayonara! Alright. So, all we need is the last 2, and we are so good. The last one will probably be the dungeon. Yes, sir. Da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-da. Okay, I'm tired of hearing this. Shit. Okay, there we go. Maybe like. Yeah, that should be do it. Ba-da-ba-ba. I'm basically trying to oh, screen. Um trying to guess the the right sound volume is try challenging because it's just me recording with um recording my with a headset, so hearing it is different whenever I'm not wearing a headset. So, I'm sorry if the volume's just bad. Oh yeah, let me summon my chocobo. Attack stance, please. Thank you. I screwed up my combo. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck that. Oh, wrong one. Fuck. Shit. Alright. Alright. Talking to Alizé. Let me just, shit. Oh, there it is. I'm stupid. There we go. Motherfucker. There we go. Oops, there we go. Hey, Alizé.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few sin eaters out there. You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are. Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it? If I were Vorthri, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on. And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind. This is going to be a tough climb. But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems. Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Urianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at bottom rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course. Master Alphino waiteth for us atop rung. Thither should we make our way.
Alright, let's do this. But first, let's attune to the 8th right here, before I forget. What's this again? These enemies? Oh, it's just swords. Wait a minute. Do I have voice? Okay, voice. I really don't need ambient noise. I mean, performances. It's just a waste of time at this moment. It's cool to hear people play, but it's just, gets too distracting from time to time. I'm told you went ahead to scout out the volcano. I don't suppose some grappling hooks will suffice. All that grunting and shaking, I was afraid the lift floor would fall out from underneath me. Shit! But don't worry, I'm sure the trembling will go away soon. It's okay. Soon after you left, who should arrive in Amity but Uranja and the Exarch? I'm glad they were able to find you. Forgive us our delay. The Exarch arrived and we took some time to apprise him on our mission. Thus are we all gathered, though Rin, I am afeared, did not much enjoy the ascent. Concerned for my health, are you indeed? We are a little far from the Crystarium, but rest assured, this old man can muster up another wind for what is to come. Ah, such an exhilarating ride, and such a magnificent view. Nothing in Elmore compares to this. Oh, don't mind us. We're just taking in the sights. Oh, they're the perfect couple. I didn't expect to see the tries here, though. I suppose it's well within their rights. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach the Mount Gulp. For this, we'll need to put all our heads together.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthri's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Cid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to earth!
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain. In the form of a Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed, yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. A solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Well, let's see. First, we'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found near the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It'd be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armoring. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a talus of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners? But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
Oh god, I have to do it.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alfino told us that when we first met.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
Alright, I think... see, we... shall we see how we might be of service? When he asked for my hand, my husband promised that he would one day build a talus that could take us to the very heavens, and now he'll do it. Have the design ready, she says, in good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land and the knowledge of locals. Last I hear, no one lives here. What, a village of Ilmorian exiles? But those people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. This will never work. Never. I never should have fixed that ruddy left. Never should have ridden it up here. Never should have. Oh dear, Darling appears to have lost the plot, but he has it in him, Akira. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your talus. A bit of advice I learned from his mother: he responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stroke the fires of his motivation, awaken his sense of daring. Choose words that will best encourage China's. In order to succeed, you must lift his spirits sufficiently during the conversation. China is plagued with self-doubt. Oh wait, there we go. I can't do it. No one can. A talus of that size, no one's even dreamed of it. I've no one struggled to collect firewood. Julia is counting on you as well. You're a genius. There we go. He did, but he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. China still harbors some misgivings. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not badly likely to give it. Tristel's among them. You said so yourself, lest you've forgotten. We essentially sent him to his death, even if the others don't bear a personal grudge. He would never forgive us. You don't know until you apologize. I'll come with you. Don't worry, he'll forgive you for sure. Things won't improve by themselves. You have to take the first step. Shit. Shit. I'm taking third. I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together, even if they hurled stones at me. Perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. Chanel still harbors some misgivings. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such a enormous talus is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even if, by some miracle, the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they'd think that the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. Let's see. It's less absurd than the change that comes to Elmore. We liberated a castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. Everything you touch is gold. No one would doubt your plan. Now, to flood the very castle you sought to reclaim, such a strategy could indeed be considered absurd. Yet you succeeded not in spite of, but because of it. Our own strategy may likewise seem absurd, but maybe, just maybe, it stands a better chance of success for it. Chesnels is feeling somewhat optimistic. But be that as it may, there are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Rothy and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters and will meet a horrible end. Then we'll go together. I'll protect you. I'll protect everyone. We could build the tablet. You know, I'm going to select that. Huh? I see what you did there. That's how you win over the masses with that irrepressible aura of dependability. But very well, you've made your contradictions clear, and I'm assured, in spite of myself, I won't let my fears get the better of me. It's unseemly, if nothing else. Chinese is burning with motivation. Hey, let's do this. Yes, yes, by the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. Right, let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers, with Tristal. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Elmore. No, wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what may happen out here. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea. After all, I don't think I have what it takes. Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once said. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it must assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That is a little idealistic. Don't you think? Perhaps, Master Chai. Perhaps. But what is man if you're not an idealistic creature? 'Tis not as easy thing to achieve one's dream. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire, the desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling, like the old days, I would be the first to see your talus. And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Right then, to Amity. I'm glad my words struck a chord, shall we? God, seeing them it just makes me teary. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Ba 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 ba. Oops. Alright. You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gulg by means of a talus of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperations of those with intimate knowledge of this land. That is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation after you ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out. You have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation. You've every right to be upset. Rothry's not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of our others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now that what we did to you, to full many, was wrong, terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you, hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past, and we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. And so I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gulg. You have my word. I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented of the history of Talus building, nay, the history of all mankind. But rest assured, this genius of Dallas Stoneworks will deliver. Ah, Wicked White. Is there a problem? Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about one rather important item needed to bring a talus to life. The heart. That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with taluses. So while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart will bring to life a talus that shall embrace the very firmament. Ideally, a talus heart should be made from the ore found in the south same region as the stone for the chassis. Let's see what Tristal can tell us. I'm glad Tristal was willing to lend us an ear, but it's but a small step. But I pray this will pave the way for reconciliation. But a quest for the Talus's heart. This presents an unexpected opportunity. If you seek material for the Talus's heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Thalls, a Drovanian family that have long mined this land. No one knows its bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they would be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You will find the trolls at their village at the northwest, a place called Normra. When you arrive, seek a audience with the chief Zamat, and do not forget to greet him with a heartily lolly ho. Permit me to join you, Akira. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. I'll leave the heart to the two of you. Then the rarity of ore doesn't matter so long as it's rich with ether. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. Da, da, da. Alright. So this is Tamra. Seldom do we see the Draven folk at the Crucerium to now be in the presence of so many. I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Lolly ho! Lolly ho? What sorry excuse for a greeting was that? Where's your heart, lass? Your stones! Come, let's try it again. Lolly ho! Lolly ho! Not bad, but there's room for improvement. Aerod, now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what happened to your helm? At the recommendation of the citizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the troll family. May we speak to Chief Examat? Yes, you may. I am Examat, and I bid you welcome to Tomra. If it's the folk of Amity what sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. Well, and there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with the floating volcano and all them sin eaters neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. However, what kind of ore you seek's precious to us too. If I let you have it only for you to bulge things up and squander it, like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy by means of trial. Aye, a trial most tricksy passed down through the line of troll. And what is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all. What could this trial be? Listen well. As you know, we're a mining folk, and if the mining's life, danger's a constant companion. So when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial what tests the three traits all good miners can't do without: discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mind Runner. Now, look on my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dravins as where helms what are different. I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Ba ba wow 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 wow. Lolly ho! You must be the challenger the chief mentions. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mind Runner, you use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helms. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh? Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong helm, type of helm. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and zoom out. Target the dwarf and use the slingshot with the mouse click. Nice shooting! Keep it up! And in the actual trial, eh? Oh shit. Oh well. Next time it's the trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, eh? Ready for the trial, right? This right then. This time there's be them as where the they'll be them as where the right helm. You shoot them, you fail. So, look carefully before you let the stone fly. Alright. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Well done, a fine show of discernment and dexterity. Well done, well done. The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. Now, run along back to the chief now and get on with putting an end to all the strangeness of late. That was some impressive shooting. Last consider me satisfied. Aye, 'tis plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you and help you find the ore you seek. Alright, let me talk about Chris R. Welcome back, Akira. Though such a trial must be as relaxing diversion compared to your usual endeavors, it was still an impressive display. Alright. This concludes this episode of Final Fantasy XIV. We shall continue in the next episode. Till then, fare thee well.